Hello, everybody. Welcome to Athens, Greece. This is the Basketball Champions League playoffs, Group K. It's the round of 16 battle between AEK and Nizhny Novgorod. Well, before the season started, you might have expected AEK to be among the title contenders, and that certainly would have been understandable. They won it in year two in this very arena, the second Final Four. And as you look at the Group K action today, also SIG Strasbourg and Turk Telekom going at it, and the winner of that game will finish second behind Nizhny Novgorod. That's right, folks. Nizhny have already locked up first place in this group, and AEK, despite their past success, despite the big name, you can see at 2 and 3, they actually do not have a chance to finish second today because they would lose the goal differential head-to-head tiebreakers against either Turk Telekom or SIG Strasbourg. So sort of a disappointing conclusion to the season for AEK. They won their first 2 games in the round of 16, and they were flying high. Nevertheless, SIG Strasbourg, who started 0 and 3, they've won a couple of games in a row, and also Turk Telekom, of course, winning last week against AEK and pretty much sealing their fate. So this is a game about pride, about respect, and AEK getting some players back that have been out. But before that, we'll talk about Nizhny Novgorod. Casey Shepard, a terrific season for him. Alexander Gankevich, undersized center, has been absolutely outstanding. Anton Ostapkovich, Alexander Chadov, Luke Petrasik, Ivan Strepkov, Sergei Toropov, Timofey Gerasimov. Yevgeny Babarin is back this week. And, of course, Zoran Lukic, the coach of this team that won its first 4 games in the round of 16 before falling last week to SIG. So Yannick Morea has missed a lot of action of late, but he's back. Daryl Macon, Keith Langford, Jonas Maciulis, Vladimir Yankovic is back as well. He's been missing in action. Linos Rissakopoulos, Nikos Zisas is back. Nikos Gikas, Dimitris Moraidis, Mavridis, and Kingsley Moses playing for Coach Papa Theodorou. So the Basketball Champions League in year 5, and well, AEK, not only did they win it in year 2, but also on this very floor, they hosted the Basketball Champions League Final 8 last season. And you might remember they stormed into the final and again were the favorites to win it, but they fell to Areda San Pablo Burgos. So there are no sure things in this competition. You get some of the top teams from around Europe. There's an unpredictability factor that weighs in, and I would say without question every year it seems like it gets harder and harder to advance, and certainly these teams have done a great job. It's been a difficult year. Obviously the players having to go through a lot of testing because of the coronavirus pandemic, COVID protocols, but all in all it's been a huge success, and well done to the players, all the players in the Basketball Champions League, including these 2 sets of players here for helping us have what has undoubtedly been a great season in this competition. So the Basketball Champions League moving from strength to strength. Yannick Morea, the Angola international, leads AEK out. And Jonas Maciulis, Macon there, Yankovic, Rissakopoulos. There's Nikos Zisas, the great former Greece international. Gikas plays for Greece. It has been a year, a disappointment. You know, sometimes things do not turn your way, and you can't just blame it on injuries, even though they've had their share of injuries, AEK. But it has not gone according to plan, and you just have to tip your hat to Zoran Lukic, and you also have to tip your hat to both Turk Telekom and SIG Strasbourg for winning important games that they had to win to come into this final game day with a chance to book their place in the Final 8. So You know, the fact that Ike, again, not going to be at the Final Eight, especially when you look at the pedigree of so many of these players, it is, well, you still have to think, wow, can hardly believe it. But if you're not playing well and you're not getting the results that you need to get, you're not going to move on. And, well, we're at the business end of the season, and you cannot afford to lose 3 straight, as Ike have done. So we'll also get a look at the referees. We'll get a look at the starting 5s for both teams tonight. And we'll also be keeping an eye on events in the other game that will be played in Strasbourg, France. SIG Strasbourg and Turk Telekom, again, going for that 2nd place in Group K. So those 2 teams, again, 2 and 3, just like Ike, but they own the goal-to-goal differential, or the head-to-head against Ike. So whoever wins, even if Ike were to win and finish 3 and 3, they would not win the head-to-head against SIG or Turk Telekom. This famous basketball arena, AEK, of course, was the venue for the Olympics back in 2004. The FIBA Basketball World Cup back in 1998. I mean, it's had its share of huge games. The FIBA Olympic qualifying tournament back in 2008. So many memories. And of course, as I mentioned, among the others, the Basketball Champions League Final 4 in year 2, and also the Basketball Champions League Final 8 that was held last year. Remember when the clubs came back, got together. It was supposed to be Final 4, but because of the COVID, the pandemic, they decided to have the Final 8, and they've stuck with that format for this year. So Saverio Lanzarini from Italy in the middle, Erez Gurian from Israel on the left, and Lorenzo Baldini also from Italy on the right. And we'll also get a look at the starting 5. Hello, everybody, and welcome to AEK here in Athens, Greece. This is the Basketball Champions League, and it's the final round of 16 game for both of these teams. AEK and Nizhny. AEK winning the opening tip and attacking the basket to the right. And Yankovic scoring, or Rissikopoulos, excuse me, scoring immediately. This obviously with the pandemic affects attendance. Fans in most arenas not able to go watch games yet, so that has not impacted the action. However, it's been terrific wherever we've been watching these games. Ostapkovich comes out and misses, and you wonder about this Nizhny Novgorod team coming out and having won 4 in a row, losing last week at home to SIG Strasbourg. How important is this game? How important are the two games? Well, I think every game's important, and I'm sure their coach is wanting to see some execution. He wants to see them playing as well as possible, not only in the Basketball Champions League, because they've got big games coming up, even though it's weeks away, in the Final 8, but they've got some also games in Russia. See Gavrilovich scoring down low. Nice bounce pass to him, so we were knotted at 2 apiece. Morea just goes and lays it up and in. Yannick Morea, you might remember him for that fantastic FIBA Basketball World Cup performance that he had when he played for Angola in 2014. That was in Spain. Strebkov called for the travel. And, you know, how could AEK perform without Morea? In fact, recently, I mean, you know, to have him out of the lineup. He's played 7 games this season, averaged just over 15 points, 7.1 rebounds. And, you know, you take that out of a team, and yes, squad depth always important for these teams. And you don't want to make excuses, but there's no doubt that the absence of Morea has not helped AEK as they've had to go into battle the past few weeks. So that is a reality. That is not up for debate. So the last time he played, he did play in the round of 16 in 1 game against Turk Telekom. And this is his 2nd game. So he has missed some very important games. And now AEK. Macon swings it over to Rissikopoulos. Spins, turns, and good defense from Nizhny Novgorod. Now the pass intercepted by Yankovic. Goes behind his back, crosses midcourt. Bounce pass to Machulis, and it goes off his hands and out of bounds. Excuse me, goes off of Rissikopoulos. Now pulling in Strebkov off the front of the iron. And Moraitis launches it and drills a 3-pointer. Nice stroke for Dimitris Moraitis. Gavrilovich just off to the left, and Ostapkovich called for a push on Moraitis. Now Ike looking to extend their early lead here. Yankovic to Morea, and he's fouled by Gankevich. Quick pass, and no doubt about it. In fact, it was the foul. Looked like it was on Babarin. So not Gankevich. So Morea gets the first one to go. And the second one is good as well. There's no Artem Komalov tonight for Nizhny Novgorod. He has been one of their more reliable players in this season. One of their best shooters, in fact, too. And the pass intercepted. Risakopoulos gets in the paint and throws it down. He's good in transition. He handles the ball well. And if he gets that close to the rim, it's going to be hard to stop. No rim protection. 11-2. Ike jumping out to a big lead early against this Nizhny team that beat them pretty soundly in their last meeting. So nice stroke at the free throw line as Nizhny looked to cut into that deficit. And Kevich taking his time and sinks both free throws. Bounce pass, Morea, wow. Thought he was going to try to bank it in. Maybe he did, just from that angle. It was hard to see if he got the backboard, but it goes in. Stavkovic. Puts it up from inside the arc. Going behind his back, Moraitis. And missing was Risakopoulos. Stavkovic now brings it back forward and puts it up and in. Make it. And that was short. Papa Theodora is going to make a change already. Here's Strebkov from mid-range and cuts the deficit now to just 5 points. Moraitis pulls up. Petrasic puts his hand up. Watch again, trying to box out Morea. Not sure what the foul was there. Referee must have seen something that he didn't like. No argument from Petrasic. Yankovic goes out, and now Jonas Maciulis comes into the game. Looked like Yankovic had a hard time bending over to catch that one pass that was delivered. But anyway, here is Moraitis. And this time Gankevich called for the foul. No, in fact, it was on Strebkov. That was good positioning there. Kingsley Moses now in the game, number 33, as well as Langford. And his trademark left-handed jumper is short. After being so good last year, Player of the Year for Ike. Not been quite as good this year, Langford. Strebkov, meanwhile, gets into the paint. Puts up a little short jump shot. So Nizhny actually with a better percentage, but trailing 13-10. Langford back to Morea, gets it over to Moses. Machulis left wide open and had almost too much time to think about that. The attempt was short. And the three-point shot, Stapkovich. Here comes Moraitis. Langford puts it up, and good strong rebound by Petrasic. Strebkov leans into it and scores. And suddenly Nizhny have pulled to within 1 point. Papatheodorou resisting calling a timeout. Gikas and Mavroidis instead will check into the game at the next dead ball for Ike. Moraitis, meanwhile, stops the rot and buries the three-pointer. Casey Shepard in the game, handling the ball. Usually comes off the bench, steps out of bounds. So the basketball awarded to Ike. Yes, that was a pretty easy one for the referee to make. Gikas. Right at Gerasimov. Gikas puts it up, and Kevich with the rebound and the behind-the-back pass to Casey Shepard. Little runner, and Casey Shepard gets on the board. And 15 to go in the first quarter, and Langford twists and turns and gets his first basket of the game. Shepard. Now the pass from Gikas goes out of bounds. So Stapkovich is now going to get his first rest, and Babarin checks back into the game. Russian international inbounds the basketball to Casey Shepard with less than a minute to go in the first quarter, and Ike leading by 4 points against Nizhny. Nizhny have already wrapped up first place in Group K. And Babarin misses from behind the arc. Machulis rebounds the miss and hands it off to Langford. Remember, Ike with no chance of advancing, but they certainly would like to sign off with a win in this competition. It's always good to leave a tournament or a competition on the back of a win. Here's Langford. Oh, it's so tough to stop. Langford appealing for a foul. And now Langford commits the foul. And now he's going to argue with Lanzarini. Well, we've seen some of these games where there haven't been a lot of high stakes on them, and some real testiness from the players and the coaches, like Hapoel Holon yesterday, taking on Tofaş Bursa. Everybody was irritable, and it seems like Langford is in that department tonight. Of course, he just wants to win. Kikas goes behind his back, and Moreira does not get it off, or Moses does not get it off in time. Nevertheless, AEK have the better of the exchanges. In the first quarter, they lead it 18-14 over Nizhny Novgorod. So Nizhny have yet to hit it from deep. 2 threes for AEK. Rizikopoulos got it going early with a little turn, and then there was Gerasimov scoring. And Moreira for AEK. Moreiras striking from downtown. AEK opened up a nice little lead. Rizikopoulos taking it all the way. AEK actually led by as many as 9 points. But then this Nizhny team charged back and pulled to within 1. Strelkov stroking it from the middle there. The paint. Moreiras showing us his quality again from 3-point range. And Casey Shepard coming in to the show. Langford again. And that's where we stand, 18-14. Moreiras has hit both of his 3-point attempts for AEK. And you can see that Keith Langford still discussing with Saverio Lanzarini about the fact that he felt like he was fouled. And I think it was that song from Frozen that my kids like to listen to so much, Let It Go, which comes to mind on that one. He needs to let that one go. He's probably working Saverio to try to get a good call the next time there's some contact. Second quarter action underway. AEK, Nizhny Novgorod, 18-14. Casey Shepard didn't play that great last week. Shepard. Babarin, meanwhile, strokes it from downtown. Now Machulis to Langford. Such a competitor, Keith Langford. That's what it's all about. It doesn't matter if he's playing basketball or tiddlywinks, he wants to win. There he goes, he gets it up, and that was an air ball. Well, Langford's been one of the best players in Europe for the past decade. Toropov from the baseline. So just 1 point in it. That would have put Nizhny in front had Toropov made that. Kikas. Bounce pass. Now here comes Langford again. Over to Moses. Or Mavroidis. Rebounds the miss. Such a hard worker, Mavroidis. You always know what you're going to get from Mavroidis. He's going to be scrapping away on the glass. Oh, they've got to put it up. And Langford does not get it off in time. And this AEK team is not running like a well-oiled machine, especially on offense. And don't forget they led by 9 points in this game. Now Nizhny, for the second time, have an opportunity to take the lead. Babarin from behind the arc. So one thing you'd have to say about Nizhny is they really make the extra pass. Here it goes, and Moses missed the dunk. One thing you'd say about Nizhny is they really do play well as a team, and that, you know, Moses probably can't quite believe that he missed that in that fashion, but it looked like the ball just slipped out of his hands. Gikas. Longtime Lithuanian international Jonas Mačiulis. And Gerasimov knocks it away, and it goes off of Mačiulis. And you would think that Jonas Mačiulis will be in the Lithuania team at the FIBA Olympic qualifying tournament that'll be played in Kaunas. Lithuania have not missed an Olympics since they gained independence from the former Soviet Union back in, well, they've played at every Olympics rather since the '92 Olympics. In Barcelona, look at Mačiulis knocking it away. Shepard gets on the deck, and Moses sneaks in. Langford, and the drive was there and did not finish. Quickly to the other end, Casey Shepard, good! 5-point swing on that one play. And Casey Shepard is just lights out sometimes, folks. I mean, when he gets it going, look out. Gikas. Oh boy, gets it right back. Gikas puts Ike back in front. Strebkov at the elbow, and he puts Nizhny back in front. Yannick Moreira over to Langford. Strebkov. And his pass taken away by Gikas. Now the foul called on Babarin. It's going to be interesting to see, you know, obviously injuries can always play a role. Gavrilovic is back in the game. Injuries can always play a role in the team, but you know, with Komalov not here tonight, he's a player that will definitely be on that Nizhny roster for the Final 8, if he's not hurt. And then you've got some other players like Guntar battling for a spot. He's not here tonight. Now Nico Zisas comes in from the baseline. Well, we've said so many things about Nico Zisas over the years, and even this season, and what he means to Greek basketball and to Ike. Just a consummate professional. Now the ball goes off the hands of Toropov. Moses hands the ball off. Now the pass inside, intercepted by Casey Shepard, and look at Nizhny beating Ike down the floor, and even so, Gavrilovic comes in and scores with the putback. Certainly a lack of perhaps hustle and intensity from Ike. Macon left open, so he puts it up and hits the three. Oh, Ike could go back in front. You've got Platonov, you've got Sorokin, Bielynitsky that'll be battling for places. Obviously, Andrei Vorontsevich is not here tonight, as well as Komalov. So those two guys will be, if they're healthy, they'll be in that team. Babarin, he misses. You would imagine that he will definitely be in as well, Babarin. So Jordan Lukic will assess the fitness of his team. And then he'll have to come up with his squad for the final 8. Macon. Uh-oh, 2 in a row from Macon. He's starting to make some bacon. How about that? Dwayne Macon. All of a sudden becoming a factor and putting Ike on the top by 5. Casey Shepard. And I don't think Gavrilovic was ready for that, but Toropov gets it, and he puts it up at the elbow and drills it right at the edge of the free throw line. And he's become a factor. He's certainly been important in the round of 16. Pass down low to Yannick Morea, and he is fouled. So free throws coming for him. Ike coming off a 3-point defeat, high-scoring 3-point defeat. See Babarin heading over to the bench in Greece. They lost in overtime to Lavrio on Saturday, despite getting a huge game from this man right here. Morea had 19 points and 10 rebounds. Nizhny also won their game in the VTB United League just a couple of days ago, 99-93 over Avtodor. Strepkov had 22 in that one. And Morea does not go over. He gets one of the 2 to drop. But Nizhny have certainly, as Petrasic comes back in, Nizhny have certainly been a team that has figured out a winning formula when they're away from home. They have won their last 4 games on the road in the Basketball Champions League. So they want to keep that streak. Here's Casey Shepard. High arcing shot is good. And it's, well, it's a nice flow to this game. 30-28, Ike on top of Nizhny. Shepard now with 7 points. Strasbourg also taking on Turk Telekom in the other Group K game. And Stapkovich back in, gets it over to Strepkov. In that other Group K game that decides second place, Turk Telekom now leading by 3 points, 33-30. Stapkovich a little long. Morea not able to rebound it. Macon just behind the stripe. Nizhny and Shepard fouled again as he goes hard to the rack. Macon picks up the personal, his first. Pass to Gankevich. Stapkovich into the paint. And the putback is there by Gankevich, and we've got a tie game, 30 apiece. Now Zizis missing from the corner. Stapkovich and Nizhny with a chance to go back in front. Casey Shepard, good hustle back down the floor by Gikas, but Gankevich gets it. And then he is fouled by Chrysakopoulos as he goes back up with the basketball. So with 1:24 remaining in the first half, we've got a tight contest. And Nizhny Novgorod at the free throw line with the foul called on Chrysakopoulos. Gankevich did well on his earlier trip to the free throw line, but now he misses one. Chrysakopoulos lays it off to Zizis. Chrysakopoulos gets it back. And the battle for the rebound saved by Shepard and hit over to Gankevich, who brings it across midcourt, gets it back to his point guard, and now he pulls it out inside the final minute now. Nizhny up one with possession. And that shot is good, a three-pointer. I thought his foot might have been on the line, but this is the biggest lead of the game now for Nizhny. Well, they could have a look at it if they wanted to, but even so, AEK suddenly find themselves down 4 points. So 5 of 13, AEK. From deep, 3 of 8 for Nizhny. But look at Nizhny inside the arc, 11 of 19.
This is play on this position. Okay, we play 44. Set a good screen for Linos. In and out, Moraitis. Daryl, you coming. Use one trip and pass the ball to Moraitis. Nico, try to set a very good screen here on this area. Look at me, guys. Look at me, guys. Look at me. Here is Meikon after his pass. Here is Moraitis. And here is Linos in the paint score. Out of the paint, Yannick, out of the paint. You wait. You set this type of screen for Moraitis who will cut. Daryl, you relax here. And when he cuts, you receive the screen from Yannick. Okay, guys. Bye. Run back.
So coming out of the timeout, AEK looking to restore order here. Moraitis passes down low to Chrysakopoulos. Greece International spins, turns, and look at that. He went for the dunk. He was denied by Petrasic, but a foul called on the American. Oh, good attempt at a block, it looked like to me, by Petrasic. He is definitely a gifted player, and I think that's what Zoran Lukic rather is saying. I don't think he agreed too much with that call that has put AEK at the free throw line. Chrysakopoulos gets both free throws. So bringing it up the floor and the miss. Now AEK have it back. Macon Gets down to the baseline. And his attempt just a little short. Now they're going to argue that the ball hit the rim. Ike, and I think they will probably count that basket, I would imagine. Yes, they do. So just wondering if this, yeah, that's right. So that is how it finishes, folks. Kind of a weird ending to the half, but nevertheless, Ike come back and tie it 34-34 against Nizhny Novgorod at halftime. Ike 7 of 19 inside the arc, 5 of 13 from deep. Nizhny 11 of 19 inside the arc, 3 of 8 from deep. Pretty even from a rebounding standpoint. Interestingly, Ike with more assists. That's usually not the case when Nizhny is playing. Top scorer Shepard has 10 points for Nizhny, Strebkov 8, Gankevich 5, Mareya, Macon, and Rissikopoulos with 9 and 6 and 6. Well, here's a look back at some of the highlights from the first half. Babarin coming out and showing his range. He is, without a doubt, one of the top shooters in this team, as is this man, Shepard. You're asking for trouble if you leave Casey Shepard wide open. I mean, I don't understand that defense at all. And he had Gikas also. With a little hand up, but not too much pressure on him. I mean, this guy's a pro. He's going to be able to knock down a three-pointer. Got a feeling at the final 8, you're going to see a little bit more intense defense from this Nizhny Novgorod team. Strebkov, meanwhile, leaning into one. And then you had Zisas driving in and banking it in. Casey Shepard leading the scoring, but did not score there. However, Gavrilovich hustled down the floor and put it up and in. And that will not have made Papatheodorou happy that none of his players were there to get the rebound. Not sure what Gikas was doing. Again, not going for the rebound, not boxing anybody out. Just standing there looking. But again, Macon came down, hit a couple of three-pointers for Ike to stabilize things. And Macon again hit another one. So he had a couple of threes. And Ike were keeping their noses in front. There's another look at him. It takes that shot like it's a free throw. It makes it look so easy, doesn't he? If he's that wide open. Shepard, I didn't realize it, but the ball went off Gavrilovich's head. But Toropov was in the right place at the right time, and he put it up and in. Well, the top scorer for Nizhny, no surprise here, Casey Shepard. He's been doing it all season for them. He's got 10 points, and he can score in transition. He can pull up and hit the three. And he is not a man that you want to even think about leaving wide open like Gikas did there. And also, I don't know why Mareya didn't come out on him, really just kind of sagged. Maybe he was worried that he would go past him. But you don't want to give a player like that wide open looks. Remember this. Oh. Now look at the top score for AEK. And Morea with 9 points. Doing a great job, especially early on, getting it down low and scoring. Had a great game over the weekend, and here he is getting it done again in the Basketball Champions League. So enjoy the rest of these highlights and also the best of the round of 16 plays of the week. And again, we'll be right back to watch Nizhny, who have already clinched first place in the group, take on AEK in the second half of this game. AEK with no chance of advancing.
Will take the ball screen from Carmichael. Drops it inside. Carmichael throws it down and one. Oh, the team in blue believe right now. Clements with the game in his hands. Goes to the hoop. Oh, he gets it on the layup. Takes Rabaseda to the basket and just lays it in for two.
That's a massive block by Madsen, who gets that transition off and running.
Hayden Dalton also 6 rebounds as well. Fila turns the corner, oh, and flushes it with 2 hands over the top of Hayden Dalton.
Nice fake, and he goes up for the dunk. What a throwdown by DJ White. Still got some hops. Look at this. Nobody close to him.
Cross court now to San Miguel.
There's Yalu. Oh, baby! He did it one more time.
Well, he went back to him.
Laslan has it knocked away, only into the hands of Wiltshire though. Shot clock to 7. Turns a corner and throws it down. Wiltshire with the roar.
Sideline possession, give and go. And the throwdown left-handed. What a move by Santi Justa.
Sam, a bounce pass, Bittim drives in. Are you kidding me? What a throwdown from Bittim. One-handed.
Oh, they go lob. Who's got it? Game! Hold on! Stu just slipped off the stack. Catch kept it up and knocked down the 2.
34-34, Ike knotted with Nizhny Novgorod here at halftime in the final round of 16 game. Group K clash for these two teams. This Ike team will not be advancing to the Basketball Champions League Final 8, but Nizhny Novgorod, who have already clinched first place in the group, will be. But they've put on an entertaining first half. And we are about ready to tip things off here for the third quarter. Second half action underway, and we're knotted at 34 between Ike and Nizhny. Ike with the opening possession, but turning the basketball over. The pass from Yankovic goes out of bounds. Casey Shepard steps in and a little bit short. Now Moraitis, who has a couple of three-pointers tonight, pulls up his dribble early, able to get it to Morea. Now Keith Langford gets it to Yankovic, and this time his pass is kicked by Babarin. Langford. And Shepard bumped at midcourt by Moraitis. Toropov over to Babarin, who gets it down low to Petrasic. And off the back. Nope, Toropov. So Ike have possession. Toropov. Now they will control it. Langford over to Moraitis. Dribbles back to his left. Now Morea is, wow, the pass intercepted by Ostapkovich. I tell you, you see so many passes intercepted when the defender just puts his hands up. That's why the coaches are always telling you, get your hands up on defense. And somewhat lackadaisical pass by Shepard, hit by Moraitis. Babarin, his pass intercepted. Great play by Ike, and Yankovic not able to finish. Now Shepard dancing around. The bounce pass was there for Toropov. Couldn't quite control it. Gets it back to Babarin. Nizhny cannot be accused of rushing up too many quick shots, that's for sure. They usually go deep into the shot clock. Now the pass intercepted. Ostapkovich gets it back and puts it up and in. He was very close to being out of bounds, turning that ball over. He was able to get both feet in bounds before he got the ball and put it up and in. He's got 4 points. Langford off the back of the cup. Babarin hits it over. Now Shepard steps up and hits the three. So AEK have yet to score here in the third quarter. The hands up, turning it over. Casey Shepard, open floor. Papatheodorou watching it go horribly wrong here in the third quarter and has to call a timeout. Stavkovic and Shepard making sure they are on the same page, and it looks like they are. It's been a poor start for AEK here to the third quarter. Let's try to listen in to Coach Papatheodorou as you look at the shooting percentages.
Nico. Camp one out open, Nico. Entry pass, camp one. Here's a 5 and here's a 4. Screen for Nick. You try to set this type of screen for him, okay? And then for you, just step up. Step up in short roll. Okay, if you receive the ball, look at the weak side. You are alone for a basket, otherwise second creation. Wait, this is the first offense, guys. Next offense. We play UCLA thumb. Okay, Nico, make a pass. Inside UCLA. Guys, let's go. Hey, πάμε, 1, 2, 3.
So coming out of the timeout, AEK trailing by 7 points. Papatheodorou drawing up a play. Gikas. Moses in. Gets it back to Gikas. Over to Langford. And Langford, oh boy, it looked like it was going in. He used the glass. It went into the cylinder and rimmed out. And still nearly 4 minutes now into this second half, and AEK have yet to score. Stavkovic to Toropov. Oh boy, that was beautiful basketball. It's not flashy, but it is old school, and it remains effective. Zoran Lukic has to be happy. And a little bit of old school as well there from Kingsley Moses. Well, Shepard, I thought that was going to be an alley-oop, but he just decided to go ahead and increase his points tally. Already with 17 points, 15 minutes remaining. In this case, at this stage, he might not be finishing the game the way Nizhny are turning on the style. Jankovic earns a trip to the free throw line. I believe they've called that a shooting foul. Shepard sits down. Looks like he's trying to get on the same page with his coach about something. Now the drive and the basket is good. So Moses. With a potential three-point play, so that was a good answer. Toropov with the foul. It's his first. And that all-important game for second place, meanwhile. Strasbourg now leading it early in the second half by 9 points over Turk Telekom. I mean, what a recovery act that would be for SIG Strasbourg to have started 0-3 in the round of 16 and to advance to the Basketball Champions League fine late, but it would also be a great example of where there's hope, there's life. Toropov missing. Little pump fake. Stapkovich. Good! Stapkovich. Give me some more of that, he says. And now it's a 10-point lead for the team from Russia. And Moses just takes his time and drills the three like he did back in his days at Arkansas. Both he and Macon played for the Razorbacks together, in fact. Stapkovich. Bounce pass. Laying it up and in was Babarin. And again, just making it look so easy. Gikas to Moses. Spins, turns, puts it up, and whoa. Did Toropov knock that in? I'd have to see it again. It looked like he might have. Either that or just fell in. Shepard, good. So Nizhny not having any problems ticking that scoreboard over here in the third quarter. 19 points for Casey Shepard. Bounce pass, and how about that for the second time in this quarter? Moses trying to take Ike back to the promised land, and beautiful bounce pass from his former Razorback teammate. And gets the dunk and earns a trip to the line. And that is quite a turnaround, much needed for Ike. Now Gankevich. And Petrasic not able to keep his his balance, but anyway, the ball ends up with the Stapkovich, and he stabs in another three. That's 55-46. And Nizhny right now on top. And looking comfortable. Gikas from behind the arc. Moses with the rebound. Macon, that was well short. And now Shepard will bring it up slowly. Strebkov from the baseline. Bounce pass to Moses. Gikas, now he feeds it down low to Machulis. Moses takes the ball. Oh, will it be another one? Oh, almost a chance for a third three-point play. But he'll have to settle for a couple of free throws. He's been active. Well, they've needed some inspiration from somebody. Although Ike are going to have to turn it up a notch on defense if they're going to have a chance in this one. Second one, no good. So it's a 10-point lead for Nizhny with just under a minute and a half remaining. Strebkov brings it up the floor. And again, this Nizhny team has already clinched first place, but they again would like to pull off the sweep against AEK. And Shepard's shot was soft, danced around, didn't go down, but they get it back. Now Shepard on the baseline, gets rid of it, and nice pass to Chadov, who's come into the game, and the power forward banks it in. Well, again, Macon drilling it from three-point range, his third of the night. AEK staying within touch. But again, they've got to start sorting some things out at this end of the floor. Finally, they get a stop. Yankovic hands it off to Macon, and AEK will have the last shot, it would appear, of this third quarter. Macon from behind the arc. Strebkov, nope, they've left a little bit of time, and Strebkov launches it, but that was a little short. And that is how the third quarter finishes. Nizhny Novgorod on top 59-50 over AEK at the end of 3. So the shooting numbers, Nizhny shooting 59% inside the arc and 6 of 13 from deep. As I look back at some of the highlights from the third quarter, remember the game was tied at 34 apiece at halftime. And AEK started very slowly, went nearly 4 minutes, or did go 4 minutes without scoring a point in the second half. And they fell behind, but Kingsley Moses gave them a lift. Here's one of his drives where he was fouled, and then he went and got the three-point play. Sapkovic, though, has been hot. Kingsley Moses again drilling it, showing his range. I mean, you take him out of the equation in that third quarter for AEK, and this game would be over. He really put him on his back and carried him, and there he was, again scoring, getting fouled, and going to the line. So fourth quarter underway here in Athens, and it's AEK trailing 59-50 Nizhny with possession, looking to turn the screw here. Strebkov gets in, had a good look, missed it, but a foul call down low in the battle for the rebound. A little hesitation from Sapkovic. He was able to get it to go. Macon over to Zesis. Now to Moses. Turns and just lays it up, powers his way up there. They're not stopping him. I would go to him every trip down the floor right now, the way Nizhny are playing him. But again, AEK have got to get stops at this end of the floor. But all that damage has been done in this second half for Moses. Yankovic gets inside, puts it up, and earns a trip to the free throw line. Gankevich taking his time and gets the second one to go. Macon loses the ball off of his leg. Both teams on the court scrapping for the basketball. Point lead for Nizhny. Strasbourg and Turk Telekom meanwhile knotted at 59. Just under 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. So that looks like it's going to be a tight finish. Macon. Well, that was an awkward looking transfer of the basketball. Moses puts it up, and again, Kingsley Moses going to lead the world in three-point play opportunities. Look at this. Boy, if he can do this. And again, Gankevich, no answer. So let's see if he can get it to drop. And this time he does not. Stapkovich drives and gets swatted out of bounds by Kingsley Moses. So he's become somewhat possessed here in the second half. He's had enough. Langford hasn't made a huge impact on the game tonight, just 2 points. There's always time for him, though, to take over, and he drives in and scores. But again, it really is a case of not trading baskets for Ike. They've got to get some stops, and they're not getting them. Gankevich lays it up and in. This time Langford fouls as he gets past Gankevich. Spent some time playing in Russia. Langford played for Unix. That was definitely a foul. And the ball goes off of Zeus's hands, but he gets it back now to Moses. This time he doesn't have the magic, but Ike will retain possession. So 3 minutes into the fourth quarter, we've got timeout. Ike still trailing Nizhny.
after the pin down, dive. After the pin down, you change, block. This is the first offense for us. The first offense. Next offense, look at me. Next offense. Nico, we play motion. We play motion. If you will come to us the ball, we play motion. And Jonas, after your screen, you stay here on this corner. You will come, hey, wait. You will come and you slip the screen. Ready to attack on your left. Go guys, go guys. Let's go guys. Go.
So coming out of the timeout, the ball inbounded to Moses. Now Zisas has it. Over to Langford. The three is good. Here comes Ike. They cut it back to an 8-point deficit. So Zisas called for the hold on Ostapkovich. Yeah, he was wrapping him up pretty good, wasn't he? Strepkov to Babarin. On rebound, corralled by Moses. Langford, 2 in a row. Uh-oh, the Langford factor all of a sudden. Had 2 points coming into this quarter, and suddenly he is catching fire. 10 points. Scored on the drive, and now he's hit 2 threes. Babarin, though, answers with a 3. And Langford, again, just goes right down the paint. Nobody's stopping him. Shepard runs baseline. Ostapkovich trapped and turns it over. Nowhere to go. Something didn't go right there for him. Don't know if he couldn't find anybody, just tripped over, but he was definitely trapped. Nowhere to go. Turk Telecom leading by 1 point with 10 minutes remaining in the other Group K game that decides which team goes to the Basketball Champions League Final 8. Zisas reached in, and Ostapkovich felt like he was fouled, but he got no joy from the referee on that one. Again, Langford, and this time no joy, but he was fouled. Yeah, definitely a foul on Toropov, who reached in. But they're saying it was before the shot. How about Moses? He keeps it going in the second half. And gets it back to a 4-point game now. Ike knocking on the door once again. It looked like they were dead and buried, but they've come back to life. 19 points from Moses. Holy Moses. Here we go. Ostapkovich turns. Toropov puts it up. And had a good look. And Lukic wanting some good defense here at the end of the game from his team to hold on to this victory. You got a long way to go to wrap it up, though, especially with Langford and Moses suddenly coming into form. And you definitely don't want to see a player get hurt. And right now it's Ginkiewicz who is down, or Stapkovich rather, who is down, having taken his a Langford elbow to the right. Well, he might. Good look at that. He's going to get up. He's going to go out. I'm not going to look at it. Strasburg back on top now. Looks like it's going to the wire in the other Group K game, and Stapkovich wouldn't be surprised if he didn't play again tonight. You don't want to get hurt in a game like this when you don't have to win. You've already wrapped up first place. Making fouled on the perimeter by Strebkov. Now they're reaching the foul called on Ginkiewicz. And he's saying, hey, he's clearing out. Basketball inbounded to Moses. Now Zisis. Babrin gets a hand up and affects the shot. And now challenging for the rebound. Moses called for the foul. Yeah, he tugged on him on his left shoulder. No room for disagreement on that one. Don't fault him for the effort, but he definitely had his left hand on Gankiewicz's left shoulder. Machula's chasing the basketball. Now Strebkov has it. Gankiewicz. Casey Shepard over to Gankiewicz, and now Macon commits the foul. Ike pressure almost coming up, forcing the turnover. And Gankiewicz makes the free throw. So Zoran Lukic, having seen Stapkovich go down with a shot to the midsection, is just going to be happy to get out of Dodge, hopefully with no players getting injured. Macon dancing around, and the long jump shot no good by Zisis. New chance though. Here's Langford. It's a two if it goes, and it is. And now it's back to a 4-point game. Ike hanging around, not going away. Up in the intensity a little bit. Babrin out of bounds when he caught the basketball. Yep, his left foot, and the referee right there in full view of him. So coming up on the 2.5-minute mark now, and Ike with a chance to close to within 2 or maybe even 1 if they can hit a 3. Here is the 3 attempt from Zisas, and that's what it is. It's a 1-point game. Oh no, it was a long 2, it appears. Must have had his foot on the line. So timeout called by Zoran Lukic. Six points, the lead now for Strasbourg, 3 minutes into the fourth quarter over Turk Telekom. The winner of that game joins Nizhny Novgorod in the final 8.
We have to protect the ball and be very strong with the hands. No cry. Tanja, pa nešto ispričkaj, jebote Bog. Tako je, watch out the press now. Watch out the press now. We play full offense. Hey, Arma, let's go. Hey. Flying two, make them. There, nothing. Go back. Up in sleep. And 1-on-1. It's it up. Let's go.
Here's another look at that last shot. Yeah, the toe just on the line, it appears. That's why it was a 2. And Langford has 14. Kingsley Moses 19. Both those guys have been getting it done here lately for Ike and have become the 2 leading scorers for Ike in this game. 19 points for Casey Shepard, 12 apiece for Strebkov and Ostapkovich. Shot clock down to 8. Shepard with Macon on his back and follows up his miss. Looked like his first attempt was more of a pass. And now Ike can tie it or take the lead. Ike have outscored Nizhny 20-13 in this fourth quarter. Macon with a little runner, and it goes. And we've got a tie game, 72 apiece. Strasbourg leading Turk Telekom by 8 points now with 6 minutes remaining. And the pass from Gankevich to Toropov goes out of bounds. Toropov was wide open. He was going to have a layup. And suddenly Nizhny, their efficiency has gone out the window. Ike may be able to steal a victory here at the end in this fourth quarter. Langford, 14 points. Is he going to add to his tally? He puts it up and does not get it to drop. Gosh, the specter of overtime. Haven't thought about that, but it's possible. Strebkov. Back over to Casey Shepard. Dribbles behind his back. Shot clock down to 6. Shepard. It's go time. He's got to hurry. Shepard puts it up and doesn't get it to drop. And now Macon has it. 39 seconds left in the game. All tied at 72. The 3 is good for Ike. They have taken the lead. Macon is 4th from long range in the game. They really did look like they were going nowhere fast early in the second half, but Ike have gotten off the canvas and come back to take the lead. Macon. One thing he showed tonight is if he's left open, he can bury the three-point shot.
Line 4, Buba.
Nizhny led by as many as
Line
12
4,
points.
Continue here, Buba from the corner, hand off. When you make hand off, watch out not to call offensive foul. Hand off, Buba, Digi3. Okay? Now, after that, I want a foul on the big guy. Okay? Even if we can make on the Zizis. We make it. Nothing. We play 2 fists immediately. Hand off, good screen.
It's similar to what happened last week against Sig Strasbourg in Nizhny Novgorod. Nizhny were on top in that game, and in the fourth quarter, though, they just kind of came unglued. And Sig got a convincing victory. Strebkov brings it up the floor. They looking for the three. And Stapkovic, or Babarin has it now at the top, guarded by Moses. And they get it back to Strebkov. Babarin, well, they were not going to give away the three in that situation. Instead, they put Babarin on the line. So Machulas closed him out, but also got a piece of him. And that's the all-important first one that he needed to make. You definitely don't want to miss the first, because if you miss the second, at least you got a chance to rebound it. He'll try to make this, and Nizhny will then try to get a steal. And if not, then you would imagine they would foul. He does make it. So can Ike close this out? Shepard reaches in and puts Macon on the line. So Macon will go to the free throw line. And if you want to know what he's been shooting all season long, 81% at the stripe. He came into this game having made 17 of 21. He's a good free throw shooter. So again, if he makes this one, you would imagine Ike would foul to prevent the three-point attempt. But they would like to have as much time run off the clock as possible. What you don't want to do is foul a three-point shooter and have him make the three and then go to the line for a four-point play. Well, they're able to inbound it. Now to Shepard. And they foul him with 5.2 seconds remaining. So again, Shepard goes to the line. And I'm not sure what Lukic was expecting, if he thought he could have gotten a three from someone on that play. He's got several players out there that can hit the three. Doesn't just have to be Shepard. So he takes his time and gets the first one to drop. And the second one as well. So same situation. And this time we have a timeout. So both coaches will set the table here for the final 5 seconds.
Where is Jonas? Jonas, stay here. Daryl, you stay exactly here. Okay. Keith is a corner player for us. And Moses on low post. Okay. Keep the ball. And now, B, one step, and at the same moment, Jonas, you set this type of screen for him. Okay, Jonas. You ask the ball on this corner. And just grab the ball. And just grab the ball. Okay. Jonas, after your screen, you ask the ball here. And last player for us is Keith, who will come, change direction to ask the ball here. Here is Dari.
Do we have any time?
Lado, you are inbounded. You are inbounded. You are inbounded. Το είδες κάνουμε. Okay, Mo, just you stay here. Okay guys, no turnover. Let's go.
1, 2, 3.
So they advance the ball after they made free throws. Could throw it into the backcourt, but they're going to be guarding him closely, so that would not be a good strategy because you could also throw it away. So let's see. And Machulis fouled with 4.4 seconds remaining. And we talked about Macon. Machulis, meanwhile, has not shot it well from the free throw line this season. For whatever reason, he hasn't taken that many attempts, but he's just 4 of 8. Yeah, that was close to unsportsmanlike by Babrin, it looked like to me. Probably still enough time, yeah, to commit the foul to prevent the three-point shot. And Machulis, ice running in his veins. So, in fact, we're going to have another timeout.
Kuba is like 2. So Kuba is going first. Full sprint here. One, open this one. Go for a stop. Set this screen. This cut, go away. If you have this 1-0, one on this one, and go the opposite side 1-0. Understand me? So go for that one. If they go to switch right off this one, long pass here. This one. Hey, they're going aggressively. Quick, they're falling down into the corner.
Well, something tells me there might be a twist in the tail here. Let's have a look. So the ball advances. Shepard and Ike again do not want to foul the three-point shooter as he launches it to give away 3 free throws. And that's exactly what the coach wanted. They follow up the miss. They put it up. Stabkovich was thinking there should have been a foul called on Moses, but I don't think he's going to get that call. So that's how it finishes. 2 points right at the end for Nizhny, but Ike come from behind and win it to finish their Basketball Champions League season with a victory. Again, always better to leave a competition with a win. 79-78, Ike win it over Nizhny Novgorod. Well, Ike, they didn't have a chance to advance to the Final 8 today, but they did want to play for some pride. And while there were some certainly some difficult moments in this game for them, they were able to rouse themselves in the second half and come from behind They trailed by 12 points, come back and got a 1-point win led by Kingsley Moses. No doubt about it. Keith Langford also got hot in the fourth quarter. And you have to say that Macon was able to drill him from 3-point range tonight. So that helped as well. So Ike leave with a little bit better taste in their mouths than it appeared they would. And SIG Strasbourg, meanwhile, are on top of Turk Telekom. As we look at these highlights, remember Turk Telekom and SIG Strasbourg battling out for that second place, and Strasbourg leading by 10 points in the final 12 points, in fact, with 22 seconds remaining. So it looks like SIG Strasbourg are going to recover from an 0-3 start and advance to the final 8. So congratulations to them. And disappointment for Turk Telekom. But anyway, how about Kingsley Moses in the second half? Look at him. He was going to work. He really was. They couldn't stop him. And he really had it out with Gankevich. And got his tally up to 19. And Langford also, this is how he got it going. He hit that one, then he hit a couple of threes. Gankevich, quite a competitor himself, and was able to get up and to get that one. Looking at his numbers tonight, Gankevich finished this game with 11 points and 5 rebounds. Pretty standard performance for him. Casey Shepard had 21 points, 9 rebounds, and 4 assists. He was plus 25 on the night, and plus 20 efficiency was Anton Ostapkovich, who finished with 14 points, 6 rebounds, and 5 assists. But Langford got it going. Zesis played well. Langford hitting that 3, and you just knew when he had that look that all of a sudden this was going to be a game. Steps back. One of his patented moves. Babrin stroking that jump shot, that 3-pointer. And then again, Langford just kept it going for Ike as they came back. Macon also was able to dribble to his right on this one and hit one of his several 3-pointers on the night. And Ike came back to win it by 1 point. So Ike prevailed 79-78, but Nizhny Novgorod finished top of the standings in Group K with a 4-2 record.